and I have to do my in-depth investigation. And luckily for this ferry, as we get all the workers trying to clean this up, you can still smell the fumes. But this will not pop in the house windows. That's the lucky thing, that this ferry here got a couple windows on it. And you ask yourself, what if it didn't? You know what it is for people to die from smoke intake? Can't breathe? Boy, that would have been a disaster here today. But I don't know what's going on with the engine, but these boys got all cleaned up. You can smell the smell of burnt. But this is G&L ferry. Don't make no mistake in which ferry it is. But they got these cleanup crew cleaning up. That's what they do. But I had to come and see if anything was burned beyond recognition. But I guess a little bit of engine work. Should be back to run tomorrow. That Nippers run. But this is what she looks like inside as I do my in-depth investigation. But the guests that I carry, they just want to say thank you to the captains. The captain that rescued them and the captain that was driving them. They said they're an excellent job. So I'm encouraging Grant, old Grant, and Lyle to give them brothers a raise, because they save about 60 lives today on the good ship Jesus #2. The one that rescued them ain't got no windows. I'll say more as I do my in-depth investigation here at the boatyard, where I guess they're gonna haul this up, take the engine out, see why the engine caught fire. But I'm ready to clean it up. I missed that video. I don't like miss too much videos, but you could see that she's in the slot, ready to be hauled for another day. We're at the boatyard. We're at the boatyard where the lift is ready. When the brothers come back to work, they will have the lift to lift her out to see why she almost killed 40, 50 people. Why a fire caught place. And thank God for the good captains. The captains is what saved the day. That's a good video. I was going, but this fella want to be on TV. He want to know if I finish my investigation. So I want to know if he's a Bahamian. But he didn't want to tell me whether it's Bahamian. He just want to know if I finish my investigation. I ain't finished my investigation because the car he's driving, ain't got no license. That's what it is. Get into it. You can't send nothing to Bahamas with these Haitians. He want to know if I straight and the car ain't straight. What else you want to ask me while we get the camera up? Anything else you want to ask me? While you're on TV, now you go on side. And he had all the questions. He want to know whether I finished my investigation, what I done here in the Bahamas. Now we got the camera on him, but all of a sudden he can't talk. Say something. Investigation ain't finished yet. Now we ain't got no tongue. These Haitians, they biggity bad. I speed off because I got him on tape. Fool with me. These biggity Haitians. I had during the video minding my own business. He gonna ask me if if I finish my investigation. Man, I ain't business. Say gonna find the car ain't license ain't insured. Probably even illegal to be here. I hope the immigration got a shot of his face, but after I brought the camera to him, he won't talk. But all I want to say is that thank God for the captains, whoever they were, that came to rescue those people. And you'll notice in one video that I got that the Americans was kneeling down. The Bahamians think she was praying, but they smart enough. If you watch enough fire videos, you know that when a fire is in the cabin like a ferry, the lower you get, the less toxic fumes that you would intake. So the woman was low to the ground because she was trying to breathe. She couldn't breathe if she was standing up because there's less air. All you had was diesel toxic fumes that if she was asthmatic, if somebody was asthmatic on that boat, they would have died, because asthmatic people cannot take that type of fume for so long. And the good thing about the accident on G&L ferry is that they were close to their main berth, that another ferry could come and rescue those people, because you ask yourself, what if that ferry wasn't close enough to rescue them? And the one that rescued them is the one I call the Good Ship Jesus. This Good Ship Jesus number 2, that they hardly could breathe on the one that rescued them. But you ask yourself, what if there was 100 people on the boat that don't have no registration, don't have no windows, and such fire would occur? You see, when Kai talking, they think Kai just talking to hear himself, but I'm trying to help somebody. As I'm here at the boatyard. But I'm out here. I'm just looking at the beautiful boats. Just want to show you some beautiful boats. Beautiful boats. I love good boats that you could breathe. These boats right here, man, look at those. You can't get better than that. 4 babies. Look at that. I just love that Everglass boat. That is all Kai need to make him happy. This Boston whaler, that's one of the biggest Boston whaler you could find, with 400. Only thing they got bad engines, mercury. But look at the beauty of these boats. That's another 350 mercury. Jesus. Now these some ugly engines. I don't know what you call these engines here, but they're ugly. They look ugly, they shake ugly, they're ugly. But ugly don't put you along. Power, that's power. That's what you call power in your bungie. Right there. Beautiful boats, and you could breathe on them. You don't have to worry about getting seasick. As I tell my story about what if, boy, I saw on TV this week that the school body had to settle with a parent for $14 million. I know the parent preferred their son to be alive. He's a wrestler in the school, and the coach punished him by making him do all these drills and refused to give him water, shut off the water fountain, locked the buildings that he couldn't get water. 1 bottle of water. That's why I tell them in Abaco it is important for water. So the young man couldn't get water, and the school settled with him for $14 million because the school refused to let the brother drink water. What do you think about G&L Ferry? They refuse to put windows on those boats so that their passengers, the Americans, can breathe. And I tell the government, I told the PLP government, I sent it to Gladys Martin Hanna, Minister of Transport. You think she care? But what if one of those Americans would have died because they couldn't breathe Bahamian air? Then did they hear what Kai is saying? It's one of these Kai cases. Listen to Kai, and you ain't gonna do much thinking. Put windows on them G&L Ferry before somebody die of oxygen, lack of oxygen. You can't come to the Bahamas and die because you can't breathe. That's unacceptable. But Kai still cares. That's why I'm at the boatyard checking out that ferry to see how badly burnt it is. But those biggity Haitians already cleaned it up. Kai still cares. That's why he said, "You're live with Kai at the boatyard on WCAY."